So I want to make a separate video for this because I think I should. Pay attention to what God has put right outside your door. That's what He's speaking to you today. Okay? So the nest is in the tree, and the tree is in the nest. The Father is in the Son, and the Son is in the Father. Okay? So nest, just make sure I've got one there. There's a nest. So nest equals Father, and tree equals Son. And those letters, by the way, for Father are very famous, okay, all through the English language, like honesty, okay, and a host of other famous ones. By the way, the word honesty is a Father plus some smoking hot gem. Okay, so the nest is in the tree, like it's in the middle of the tree, but the tree is also in the nest, okay, because the nest is made of the branches from the tree, okay. So I love this one. This is one of my favorite Trinity glorifying gems because it's everywhere. Like practically every tree on planet Earth, all the trillions of them, either has a nest in it somewhere or has had a nest in it at some point. Like it's that abundant, this revelation from God, okay? So nest equals Father equals 58, tree equals Son equals 48. So the nest is in the tree, okay, in the midst of it, and the tree is in the nest because the nest is made from the tree. The nest is made from the twigs and branches from the tree. Isn't that amazing? So Jesus said, I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. Jesus said, do ye not know that I am in the Father and the Father is in me? Jesus said, he who has seen me has seen the Father, has literally seen Father God. By looking at Jesus, you literally look at Father God. Okay? It's a perfect match. There was nothing missing. Jesus held back nothing of who God the Father was and is in all that He did on planet Earth and all that He still does today. But I wanted to make a separate video for this one because it's so huge. Now, the first time that this word actually came to me was a robin was in a tree at Trinity Western University, and robin equals Father. And the word of the Lord came to me that the Father is in the Son. And robin equals Father, and the robin was in the tree. But now this is a bigger gem, okay, where you have the nest is in the tree, okay, the Father's in the Son, and the Son is in the Father, okay. So it works perfectly both ways. Now, if you're really good, technically, even with the robin gem, the tree is also in the robin because the robin, you know how it is, the robin eats things that also partake of the fruits of trees, and, okay, you get the idea. But I wanted to make a separate video on this one, okay? So, my goodness. And remember, a tree is composed of pure Y's. Y is 25, okay? 5 times 5, the number of joy. And that's the same with your blood vessel network, okay? Your capillary network. And that's why the Bible likens us unto trees of righteousness, the planting of Jehovah, that He may be glorified. But joy is in your veins. Remember, mathematically, 5s are at the center of the word nucleolus and nucleus and all that stuff. But your whole inner blood vessel network is pure Y's. Just like every tree is pure Y's, okay? Which is Y is 25, 5 times 5, half a joy, okay? So everything is for God's joy, including you, okay? I wanted to preach that gem for you. And I've had many visions from the Lord that, for example, the word honesty, he leads me to write it vertically upwards, and that puts the word nest 2/3 of the way up, just like a nest is typically 2/3 of the way up a tree's full height, and then that puts the Y at the very top. So imagine in your mind, as I've shown before, the word honesty placed vertically, the H down there, O right there, and then the word nest going up, and then the Y at the very top, okay? So the Y is literally spreading its arms to heaven in joy, okay? Honesty leads to joy, okay? And Y is 5 times 5. You've got 5 fingers. Remember the joy? You're getting it, right? When you spread your hands to heaven, you're making a Y, which is joy. You're getting it, aren't you? Okay. So, but you put the H down there. It's even symmetrical. It even looks like a foundation, like roots going down. And O is symbolic of the trunk, like the thick part, the center of the base of the tree. The word nest, of course, is literally in order, in honesty, is spelling the word nest, and it tells you to look for the nest. The Father is in the nest. Remember that Father equals nest, and this is Father God, the Spirit of the Father lives in your chest area. And then the Y is at the very top. The joy is on top. Okay, so there you go. But I really wanted to preach that glorious revelation that the nest is in the tree is in the nest. The Father is in the Son, and the Son is in the Father. Worldwide, there's probably more nests in more trees than there are humans on planet Earth. Worldwide. So that's a massive theological revelation to glorify God the Father, Jesus the Son, the Holy Trinity. Okay, very important. Okay, remember every tree is branched in Y's, the number of 25, the last letter of joy. Okay, and they produce the oxygen for you, which is pure 5's joy. Okay, and that's why you drink your God food regularly, because it enhances oxygen uptake in all of your little blood vessel network, which is symbolic of the tree. It all makes perfect sense. You've got a tree network of veins inside of you. Vine equals joy equals vein that wants maximum oxygen, which comes from these guys, you know. So this giant tree of things produces oxygen, and your giant tree on the inside wants to receive the oxygen. Well, how do you maximize that oxygen to all of your cells? By drinking your daily God food in abundance. Okay, remember the roots equals the torso equals theobroma cacao, and I could go on. Okay, but there you go. I wanted to make that gem for you as a separate video. Okay, the nest is in the tree. Pretty awesome. Okay, and then when you when you actually believe, okay, that the Spirit of the Father lives in you as well. Okay, that's a very profound revelation. Okay, pretty awesome.